They left the door open for AI, for the studios. They left the door, just the crack is left open. And so 5 or 10 years from now, what's going to happen is the studios are going to stick their foot in the door and cram it open, get in the room, and just ruin everything with AI again. And we'll just be right back to, having another historic strike in 5 or 10 years from now. That's probably what's really going to happen. They made gains on, a lot of stuff that's important, but they left the door open on AI and other stuff that's going to come back and bite them in the ass. But that's not even with just the entertainment industry, that's everything. Because what's going to happen is, all the writers' work is going to be inadvertently used to train AI. Everything the writers write and all the work, all the beautiful, amazing stories that Hollywood makes, because they make the best stories in the world, is going to be used to train AI. So in 5 or 10 years from now, in a world of competition, AI is going to come up with amazing scripts that might be better than what most writers can come up with, better than a Christopher Nolan movie. AI. So eventually, why are they going to pay so many writers to be dotting the T's and crossing the I's from a story that AI came up with? They left the door open, even though we got some gains now. Okay, right now the writers are still going to get paid and get credit for writing it, even though they're going to be training AI, and AI is going to be coming up, and they're going to, AI is eventually going to be writing everything, and then they're just going to have to hire enough writers to just tweak it and corral it, and there's going to be 20%, there's going to be 75% less, 80% less writers in the market, period. Anyway, there's only going to be a handful of writers. So the whole industry of becoming a writer is going to be harder and harder to do anyway. And that's probably going to start the process now, with this deal, because even though the writers got some gains with the residuals and streaming, they're going to get $40,000 checks, from a Netflix show that does well, stuff like that, which is great. It's great. That's a good nugget they put on their plate. And $9,000 checks and this and that. But why were they going to want to pay 5 writers $40,000 when they could just have, when the AI did it later? So they're going to find a way, they always find a seam it's like water, it'll get in there and ruin everything no matter what. And that's what business is going to do. That's what the corporations are going to do. They'll find a way to get in the door or seep in and take us 5 steps back, because that's life. You get your gains. You get excited. I was really excited before. You get your 2 steps forward, historic win, you stood up to the man. And then you end up 5 steps back later, and that just goes on through the history of the industry, You gain 2 steps forward, you end up 5 steps back. And it's not just with the entertainment industry. AI is going to be, Google is using AI Google is using everything you say online, okay? Even this video, everything I'm saying, everything you type online is going to be used to train AI. Every social media site, all their messages and DMs and stuff, it's all going to be data to use to train AI. And it's the same with the writers. Their scripts are going to be used to train AI to make better scripts than they could ever write. Now, with the actors, I'm not exactly sure. That's another whole thing, because you still have to have 100 characters in a movie that one writer wrote. But that's a whole nother discussion. What do you guys think? Is AI gonna be so advanced where you can't distinguish between the actors, And is it gonna have the personality and the charisma of the movie stars that we love now? Are they gonna compete? Are AI creations gonna compete with real human charismatic actors? I don't know. I hope not. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The writers got a deal. The actors don't have one yet, so we'll see what happens with that. But they left the door open with AI just enough to where the studios are going to get in and ruin it anyway again, and we'll just be back to fighting in 5-10 years, AI. But they got the gains, but you got enough on our plate to keep us happy and to pay our rent and feed our families. And I guess it's gonna have to be good enough. It just pays to be a CEO, I guess. Start your own business, do something. I guess that's all you can do, is just do the best you can. A lot of A-list actors also become producers, so they get paid a lot more on the producer side too. You just have to try to claw your way up. Become a producer, become a CEO, start your own business, write the best stories, because your stories are going to be competing with AI eventually. And in a world of competition, people are going to want the best story. So what if AI came up with the best story? Then what? All right. Thanks everyone. If you leave a comment, let me know if you think I'm way off or what you think. I'm not like a professional or anything. These are just my thoughts and opinions. I'm an actor and I'm doing these videos. I started my channel just for training and just to train myself how to act and speak and stuff, because I'm actually a really shy, introverted type person. I love watching people and listening more than talking a lot of times. I love listening and being quiet, watching people, and I think a lot of actors are actually like that. Not every actors are just talking all the time, outgoing people. You learn by watching and listening, but I already like doing that anyway. It's just my personality. So the only reason I'm even doing these videos is for training and entertainment purposes. But I figure I might as well talk about something important that's current. Maybe some people can get something out of. So leave a comment, let me know. I'm trying to get subscribers, so if you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and thanks a lot.